To remain updated with the latest business news, click on the bell icon.
Well, it's been 2 years that we have spoken to the MD and CEO of Maruti Suzuki, Mr. Kenichi Ayukawa. He has made a rare television appearance now after 2 years. Thank you so much for joining us today at Business Today Television, sir. Congratulations for the launch.
Thank you very much for your
So tell us about the timing of the vehicle. The old Celerio was a hot seller already. Why this uplifted Celerio right now? Do you think festive season is the demand, especially for the good mileage that it gives?
Yeah, I think that this timing is a very difficult timing. Also that, as you know that industry facing the shortage of the component. Under that condition, how we gonna launch that this type vehicle? Fortunately, that Prime Minister announced that 2070 is the environment target. It's a good timing. We launched this type of fuel efficient car to the market and encourage that new young generation people to procure this type of environment friendly car for them.
Right. Sir, I would like to shift my focus on the future. What is the plan for electric vehicles, sir? A lot of companies have started being electric. Your biggest, one of the biggest competitors is also now getting big on electric. What are your plans? You plan to discontinue diesel models very soon. What are EV plans, sir? Can we see something? Have you started discussions with any counterparts of yours?
No. Already we mentioned by 2025 we implementing the EV model in the Indian market. That schedule not change. We are already start preparation, etc. And of course production, increasing production, localization, etc. If times come, we would like to announce to your people.
So for electric vehicle, the plan is for a joint venture with Toyota or some other joint venture or a in-house by Maruti. What can Maruti Suzuki? What can we expect for electric vehicle? Any new thing that we can expect, sir?
Uh, it's the very difficult point. Alliance about the group. It handling by in Japan. We cannot get any comment on that. If timing coming, of course, those information also released to the outside.
Right. Sir, I would like to shift my focus towards the festive season. How has the demand been? How has the sales been? I know it's more of a marketing kind of question, but of course, I'll take your opinion on that. How has the response been, sir, as leading one of the biggest companies in India? How has the response been? Do you think it's muted because of semiconductor shortage, or what is the reason, sir?
Yeah, point is that unfortunately the demand of a customer response is very strong. Fortunately, unfortunately, we have a lot of back order, and unfortunately, also according to chip shortage, we have our production is limited. In case of October, we are only producing about 60%, 70% production. Improving in November, a little bit improving. Next month, maybe is furthermore improving. But it is very difficult to recover the 100% because in case of our shortage, we due to that some chip maker located in some country the country facing the pandemic. That's why they have to shut down. But the situation is improving. But globally, that chip shortage, similar to all industry, capacity itself the shortage. That's why we have to study consider how we're going to encourage the chip maker volume expanding. Those kind of stage we start communication with our business partners.
Right. My second last question to you, sir, is about the semiconductor shortage again. What do you think the government should do with respect to addressing the shortage? And has there been any discussion from Siam to the government on semiconductor shortage or heavy industries ministry? Any interference from the government to address your concerns, sir?
No. Indian government also proactively to try to inviting a chip maker in India, but unfortunately that is not yet successful. Maybe they still continue that. If those kind of situation coming, it's a very help to encourage the Indian industry, not only automobile but also the other industry.
Right. So my last question to you, sir. The government plans to have 6 airbags making mandatory in the country. We hear that a draft notification will soon come out. A lot of changes to the car would be made. The airbags would be made expensive. The car could be expensive. What is your view of having 6 airbags? I know it's not out, but what is your opinion about it?
I think that there are some options, but point is that we have, of course, on federal extent, still at the high level. We have to approach, practical solution. how we decrease, reducing the fatal accident. Not only car, but also various factor there in order to happen the fatal accident. Those kind of point we have to collaborate in government to improving the situation. That is our approach.
So do you think coming with 6 airbags, the vehicles would get more expensive, and by how much if the notification comes, if the rule comes?
It's a very, very difficult situation because once again, the pushing at the cost. And right now, as you know, the all material costs are going up, car price is going up. We cannot absorb it, by our effort. Under that condition, that price going up and also fuel price go a very high level. Unfortunately, that situation is discouraging customer demand. That is a big concern for us.
Correct. Absolutely. In the recent times to come, do we expect any further price hike from Maruti? Is there anything on the cards right now?
Situation itself, comparing it 2 months ago, the car now, not so much different. We try to absorb, but some level that price up, it cannot absorb our with our effort. We have to ask the customer sharing some cost.
So in the near future, we can expect a price hike. Well, that was the candid Kenichi Ayukawa talking about how the Celerio will be a great hit for the market, and of course, in the times to come, how customers could probably see a little bit more expensive cars because it's getting very difficult to absorb the prices of high input costs and of course the prices of fuel.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.